Hey everybody, it's me again. You'll notice Grace isn't with me today. Fortunately, through yesterday's actions, I don't know how, but Grace has been allowed back into the hospital with Julian um, to stay with him. They are now testing an umbilical cord in order to differentiate between what we are saying, her medication, and what they are accusing us of, her being a meth addict. Um, they never told us this, right? Because they never told us the truth about what they suspected. And so we didn't actually know the medical care that they were providing for our child. Um, Grace's super visits are constantly accompanied by a security officer, and she never has privacy even while she's breastfeeding. So there's that. I'm not allowed in the hospital. I'm not allowed to see my child. There's no rational basis for that. So, I mean, we're moving in the right direction. We have a lawyer now. Um, the lawyer is well known to the people at the Northampton County CYS. He's going to handle this first thing in the morning on Monday. It's the soonest CYS will respond to us at all, frankly. I mean, we can talk to the social worker at the hospital, but that's not the same person as CYS agent, right? So, um, that is what it is. Child Youth Services, despite knowing that this situation is going on, has still continued to put it on the back burner as if it's not important. And that is not okay. I really think that's it. This really doesn't have to be a long video today. I just really wanted to kind of catch you up on the basics there. All right. This doesn't mean I guess at this point what you need to know, what I expect, what I want. Well, so here's something that happened. So they also violated their own Bill of Rights, right? Because Grace is on this medication, as a result of anxiety, hence mental illness, hence technically disability as far as the law is concerned. And because they are doing all of this, accusing her of things that aren't true, especially the terrible irony involved of her being accused of essentially not having an anxiety disorder here because she took, in their eyes, meth instead of her prescribed medication, which was approved by 3 different doctors, including her OB. Alright, listen, what I want from people today is a focus on, here's an important thing I didn't mention. So for this sort of thing, I found out there's supposed to be a judge's order that we're presented with. The hospital never gave us that order. We had no paperwork for this decision because we're supposed to appear in front of a judge within 72 hours of receiving the paperwork. It's supposed to have a specific hearing date on it. We never received that. So due process has been thoroughly violated in this situation as well. Okay, that's the last major update. I should have written this down as notes. That's just, you might just imagine right now, I'm not thinking very clearly. I'm doing my best to take care of 3 children and clean a house, maintain this place that I live in. I mean, you can see behind me, we just moved in a couple of days ago here. 1 minute. See, that's my little girl, Elika. Trying to get into the office to see me because she's been like a koala on me because she doesn't know what's going on. She's like 19 months old and 20 months old, something like that, and she's just she's so confused. Where's her mom all the time? Why is the house not organized? We moved in a couple of days ago, literally on April 6th we moved in, and then 6 days later we have our child. And here we are in this conundrum. Thank you so much, everybody, for your help so far to date. Just keep up what we're already doing. Grace's mom wrote a letter, a legal letter that I'm going to try and get a hold of, and we can hopefully everybody send that as an email to St. Luke's. Let's get stuff on their feeds. All right, hashtag St. Luke's. Let's make sure that it just doesn't get ignored. Okay, let's contact state representatives, news stations in the Lehigh Valley, news stations in New York, news stations in Central PA, news stations in the Philadelphia region. Okay, Let's keep a focus on this. I have had bites from some reporters, but no one's sinking their teeth into this yet. And maybe they're doing their due diligence. I honestly don't know. Um, but I do know that Grace is back in there today with Julian for some reason or another. And maybe that was because of you. So thank you. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You know, to the degree to which this whole situation has represented the worst of humanity, it is also, to me, shown the very best of humanity. And I really appreciate everything all of you have done. Thanks again. Have a good day. Thank you. Keep fighting the good fight. We're gonna get my baby back. And now we have so many people to share him with.